Hey y'all, it's your girl Amber Ray. I'm back again. I guess we keep running into each other like this because I cannot stay consistent, so it's like every time I'm coming to y'all, it's like with an update. But I have gone through like quite a bit since my last video, which I don't even know what it was. So yes, so now I am your girl. Listen, I've been wanting to make this, excuse me y'all, I've been wanting to make this video for a minute now, but I just haven't had like the energy or the encouragement or anything like that to get on here and make this video. I haven't been feeling well, I haven't been feeling myself, and I haven't been feeling life. So I hope that I could just get on here and vent a little bit. And so to update you guys, I'm now 16 weeks pregnant. That makes me exactly 4 months pregnant. So a lot has happened. Like, let me just spit it out. I got kicked out of my apartment, guys. I got evicted from my apartment, which was like, really, it was like, it happened so quickly. Like, you guys, okay, so what happened was, you guys know I smoke weed or whatever, and I have been getting some complaints since I ever moved into these apartments. So I've been getting these complaints, whatever, that the smell is going up into the apartment upstairs, or someone was complaining that there was a weed smell around my apartment, something in that nature. So the office finally decided to kick me out, I guess. They gave me a 24-hour notice. I had to be out of my apartment within 24 hours. So I just did what I do every time that I mess up in life. I called my mom and she came and got me, just like always, saved me from messing up, like always. You guys, it sucks because I had like paid my bills, I paid my rent, everything was so good. And what happened? I got evicted. You guys, like, can I just ever win? I went and got a medical marijuana card, and it seems like ever since I got that card, it just seems like everything is messed up. So you guys, that card don't save you from nothing, okay? Don't mean nothing, don't save you from nothing. I had that card and still got a DUI. You guys, listen, it's been a wild ride. Sorry, I had to stop and take a bite of some food because I'm just hungry. So evicted Friday, moved out on Saturday. He didn't call me until like 11 o'clock on Sunday night, and he was just telling me like he didn't know what to say or how to say anything. And when the office lady came to my apartment and gave me my 24-hour notice to be out, I kind of ratted him out. I was like, I'm pregnant by one of your maintenance men, so I'll just be living in his apartment around the corner. So I knew like that this didn't stay quiet. I knew that had to have got back to him somehow, some type of way, and it did. He knew I was evicted. He just chose not to call me. So then I want to say like things just got worse between me and him. Like, we were still like good, like, but he would like call every 4 days or every 3 days, and then like it would really bother me. I'd be like, why even call at all? Like, what is your hidden agenda? Like, why are you still keeping me around, you know? Because I'll just go ahead and say, like, a little back history. The same day that I found out that I was pregnant, which was back in June, so a month before I got evicted. So the day that I found out that I was pregnant is the same day that he told me his baby mama went through his phone or whatever, and she found out about us. So I was like, what the heck? And I want to I want to say back in April. So this is all happening in June. April, May, June. So 2 months before I got pregnant, he had told me that his baby mama lived in the apartment complex. And but it kind of just felt like she had just moved in or whatever. But I remember back in December, he told me that his baby mama had just moved out of his apartment. So I was just like putting two and two together, that he just never told me that she moved out of his apartment but moved into her own apartment in the same apartment complex, which is like weird to me. But I was just like, maybe like she just, you know, wants to keep her eyes on him or whatever. So it never really like bothered me that much. It never really bothered me that much. He still showed me like all the attention that I needed, and he was always like coming over. He just never invited me to his apartment, and I guess the excuse was he has like older children, and he just didn't want to like be exposing them to different women and coming in and out of his house. So I always respected that. I let him around my daughter. Like, him and my daughter got really, really close. If my daughter sees him, she'll like run after him. And they just had a really, really tight relationship. Like, it was always really cool, you know? And like, I'm not gonna even lie to you guys, he started to call Nala his daughter. Like, that's how serious it got. And we had talked about having a baby, but it was just like playing around, you know? Like, it was a lot, like, to find out that he was like in a relationship the whole time. It was just a lot. And to be kicked out of my apartment. So yeah, his baby mama had contacted me or whatever, and I had told her a little, like, I had told her what was going on between us. It's because she found me on Facebook. But it was like a week after she found out about me, because like I said, I guess the same day I found out I was pregnant is the same day that she went through his phone and just found out about our relationship. So it's like a lot, you guys. So yeah, she had not contacted me yet. A week had went by. Like, mind you, he never broke up with me. He never wanted to like not talk to me. It was just like still consistent. He's literally my neighbor. Like, he lived 2 apartments away from me. So just being right there and so available to him is the reason that he never, you know, stopped talking to me. Because once I moved out, it was like he forgot all about me. He literally forgot all about me. So yeah, she had found out about me, and we had talked and stuff. And I want to say like 2 weeks after she first contacted me, I had blocked her on Facebook. I didn't want to keep talking to her because I felt like every time she contacted me, she was just like trying to get some information, and it was like irritating me because I was still trying to have a relationship with him. And like, I still would notice like certain times of the day he would stop answering his phone, and then of course, like, you know what I'm saying? So I knew like they still had to have something going on. And then it confirmed it when she would contact me and like want information or want to know like if we messed around lately, or if I've speaking to him, or, you know, talk to him, seen him, like just trying to get updates. And I was like, I'm not gonna, no. I was like, no. So I blocked her, whatever. And then, like I said, I was kicked out. We kept talking. She was still blocked on my Facebook. So one day, yeah, this is how it all started. One day, you guys, so one day he called me, and it was a Thursday, and I want to say he hadn't called me since like the weekend, and it was Thursday, or Wednesday. He called me on a Wednesday, and he was like, I'm gonna take you somewhere for the weekend. Pack an overnight bag and be ready at 5 o'clock, because he gets off at 5 o'clock on Fridays, and he was gonna take me somewhere for the weekend. And here I go. I am so excited to see him. Like, I just get so beside myself. I go buy like some new outfits, you know, like I'm like buying the stuff to do my hair, you know, like getting ready to like get a wax and stuff, cause you know your girl's pregnant and not messing around. So I haven't been keeping up. Okay, so I was like, I'm gonna go get a wax and I'm gonna just like get myself together because I was so excited to like have a weekend getaway with him, like, you know. So I guess like Friday came and he just kind of blew me off. Didn't say anything about our weekend getaway, didn't call, didn't text, nothing. So I was like really irritated, and the whole weekend had passed and he still hadn't called me. And I want to say Thursday, so like a whole week later, Thursday, he was calling me and I was like not answering the phone. I was pissed off. Like, I was already so pissed off, and I was just like, you know, like sometimes we just get so petty and angry. And I knew his baby mama still had to have been watching my Facebook from somewhere. So I was like, okay, so you're gonna promise me a whole weekend getaway and then blow me off and then have the nerve to still like dial my number a week later? Like, what do you have to say to me? So I went and posted a picture of me and him, but you know what, I was respectful about it. And this was on Facebook, so I was respectful about it and I blocked his face out, and all it said was, we're gonna have a beautiful baby. Mind you, at this point, absolutely nobody but him and his baby mama know who my baby daddy is. Yeah, so like I said, at this point, nobody but him and his baby mama know who I'm pregnant by. Nobody knows, like just nobody knows. So me posting his picture on Facebook like that, but completely blocking his face out, was not exposing him to everybody. So I was just like, okay. I want to say like not even 15 minutes later, my phone started blowing up. Okay, blowing up. He's calling me back to back to back. I answered one time and I'm like, hello, and he's like, why the fuck did you post that picture? Like, just angry. And I'm just like, because I posted that because you promised me a weekend getaway and you blew me off. Like, stop playing with me. Like, I don't even deserve this. Like, I was so good to him, so freaking good to him. Like, anything he wanted, anything he ever asked me for, you know, like, I was so good to him. I really like liked him. Called myself loving him. I mean, we were messing around for 7 months, you know what I'm saying, before I got pregnant. So I mean, that's not a long time, but that's enough time to like somebody and love somebody, you know. Like, you know, I was good. So it was like, why are you trying to hurt me? You know, it's like so messy. The next day his baby mama texts me, and she texts me and she's like, I told you I don't do disrespect, bitch. And I was like, hold up. Like, instantly, okay. So I actually thought it was him because he had been calling me and I hadn't been answering, so I thought like maybe he texted me from like a fake number. And I was like, the only reason I did that is because you making promises to me that you can't, like, you're constantly making promises to me that you don't keep and that you have no intentions on keeping. Like, why are you like, stop playing with me? I was like, if you want to be with your baby mom, be with her, but keep me out of it. You know, like, stop like dragging me along, telling me you love me, like making me feel some type of way about you, and then you blow me off. Like, it's like, no. So she had, I guess, got my number from when she found out about me originally back in June when she went through his phone. So she has screenshots and she had my number. So I just told her, like, I was angry, guys. Like, I told her everything. I told her everything there was to tell her about me and him, about him. I sent screenshots. Like, I told her everything, everything. Like, there's nothing that she don't know about me and him, you know. I just, like, was so hurt, and I just let it all out. I just let it all out, you know. And ever since then, he has not talked to me. So I talked to him one time. Okay, so she had asked me to meet me, and I want to say I was like 11 weeks pregnant, and I was kind of scared. And I told her, I was like, I'll come and meet you, but you gotta make sure that you don't put your hands on me, because I am pregnant, you know, like, I'm taking a risk even coming to see you. So I went and met her at the mall, and we talked for like probably an hour. And I kind of just like told her everything that I could possibly tell her. But mind you, I was freaking angry. Like, him and her are still together, and he's still trying to play me. I was like, I wanted somebody other than me to hurt. Like, I wanted her to hurt too. Like, yeah. And you guys, listen. So I had this happen because he had made me so freaking angry from, no, when she had contacted me that day after I posted that picture but blocked his face out, she told me that he had got me kicked out of my apartment. Like, she literally told me he got me kicked out of my apartment. He must have been telling the office that I was still smoking weed in the apartment. I was like, why would he do that? And the fact that she told me that, I like, my just head flew off my shoulders, you guys. I posted on Facebook without blocking his face out. I posted like every single picture of me and him that we ever took together. And yeah, ever since then, he hasn't talked to me. Well, like I said, I lied. He talked to me one time. It was like a week later, because I guess his baby mama told me he broke his phone or something. So I, like, a week later, I called his phone and it rang. And I had been calling his phone a few times to see, like, if he had activated again or had gotten a new phone. And it just kept going straight to voicemail, straight to voicemail. So, like, in it, like, exactly like a week or 2 weeks later, it rang, but I hung up, and he called me back and basically, like, told me, like, why did you do that to me? Why did you post my picture on Facebook? You embarrassed me. And when he told me I embarrassed him, that really hurt me. Like, it really hurt me. I was like, why are you so embarrassed to be seen with me? Like, what's so embarrassing about me? Because you weren't embarrassed when we were being seen together at the apartment, and when all your coworkers knew about us. Like, it wasn't that embarrassing when people saw you coming in and out of my apartment. Like, what is so embarrassing about me now? You know, like, now I have your child, so what's so embarrassing? So yeah, guys, that's what happened. I haven't talked to his baby mama either since I seen her at the mall, but I haven't talked to him either. So she probably knows that, and she's not gonna contact me unless she's suspicious of something going on, which nothing is going on. And I'm hurt, because now my son, I found out that I'm having a son. He's not gonna have a dad. And like, there's like a lot to it. And this is why I said it was gonna be kind of hard for me to come on here and make this video, because once I posted his picture on Facebook, people were contacting me about him, like, and yeah, somebody contacted me and told me that he had just had a newborn baby from one of his other baby mamas. And then I contacted his baby mama that lives at the apartment, that's like his main one. And she, like, basically confirmed it, like, yeah, his baby mama's pregnant. And then when I saw her at the mall, she told me, like, they have 3 children together. which he all had on her, like, during their relationship. Every single one of them during their relationship. And then that I'm like his 9th baby mama, and then my baby would be like his 12th child. So I'm just like, freaking like, oh great. Now I really don't know who I got pregnant by. And now I really don't feel bad for you, because when you tell me like I ruined your guys' relationship, no, I did not. Because no, if he's not gonna cheat on you with me, it's gonna be somebody. Because mind you, he saw me on Tinder one time and got angry that I was on Tinder. It was like when we first met, and I was like, this guy's on Tinder. And it's really like sucks, because there's no point in time that me and him knew each other that he didn't know he had a child on the way, and he could have told me that he had a child on the way. And honestly, it probably wouldn't have made me not mess with him, because mind you, I accepted the good, the bad, and the freaking ugly from him. I promise you. And yeah, it just sucks. Like, I spent money on him. I've given him cash. You guys, buy him shoes. Like, anything this man wanted, like, I really loved him. I just gave it to him. Just like, but it's just a lesson learned. And at the end of the day, it's like deja vu, because my daughter's dad at the beginning of our relationship had a child on me and didn't tell me. And it's like, dang. But it's really me, how I choose my men. And I like to choose the worst ones of all. Like, I'm horrible at it. I'm really horrible. Not to mention, like, my daughter's dad. Like, so he doesn't talk to Nala. Like, he just chooses not to have anything to do with her ever since I've been pregnant. He just, I don't know, he's angry at the fact that probably I'm pregnant, but he's just not communicating with me or his daughter. And he didn't even call her and tell her happy birthday on her birthday. You guys, so it's like a lot. It's like I don't have no baby daddies. I don't have no help, no support, no emotional support. And it's like, that's why I haven't been able to post on here, because I just haven't been feeling life at all. And I'm really still not feeling this life, not feeling this video right now. I'm not feeling any of it. I feel like I didn't get my story out. I feel like it's all over the place, and I'm sorry, but bear with me. But your girl's kind of going through a life crisis, okay? So Nala's dad, and I recently, like, I checked his Facebook through my little sister's Facebook to see, like, if he had been posting or whatever, because he has me blocked, so I can't even see his page. And he happens to be in a relationship with a woman that I found out about 2 years ago when he came back from Africa, because he went on a 6-month-long vacation to Africa. This woman had posted their picture, they were together, on Facebook, and I had found it, and I had questioned him. He had told me that was his sister or whatever, like it was just his sister from his dad's side, and you know, just whatever. They're really close, and the picture wasn't like a relationship picture. They're just together in the picture, and you know, like, I fell for it. But at this point, I really, really love Nala's dad, like really in love with him, so in love with him, you know. And mind you, this was 2 years ago, like all 2 years ago. So, you know, as you guys know, like back in December of 2020 or 2019, I fell out of love with Nala's dad. Like, I just got so tired and fed up of the relationship, of the lies, and I just couldn't force myself to be with him anymore. And if you guys go back on my channel, you can find that video back in December, January area. But just to find out now that he's so angry at me for being pregnant, and he doesn't even want to talk to his daughter behind it. And then I find out you're in a relationship with a girl that you said was your sister 2 years ago when I did love you. You know, it just all makes perfect sense. Like, I just look at the whole situation like God has got me. Like, at the end of the day, yes, it's hard, but I am gonna get through this. You know, I have everything that I need for my son. I have diapers, I have the car seat, I have the stroller, I have a crib, I have a drawer full of clothes, and I'm not even halfway through my pregnancy. Like, every single week, every single time I get paid, I literally at least buy a box of diapers, at least buy a few outfits. I ordered his swing, you guys. I have everything brand new for him and ready to go. You know, so if his dad doesn't want anything to do with me or him, that's perfectly fine. And Nala, she's good. She had 2 birthday parties. On her birthday, we went to, there's a fly in here. On her birthday, we went to Peter Piper Pizza, and she had a great birthday. And then we also threw her a birthday here at the house, a big old birthday party, and she was so excited. She, you know, like, so you guys, God has got me. I'm gonna get through this. And you know, like, it didn't hit me until like a month after I was evicted, like, that I started to get angry about it. Like, what the heck? Like, I miss my apartment, I miss being in my own space, but at the end of the day, it's like all God's plan. Like, just trust the process, because he has a plan for you, and he's gonna make a way for you. And you just have to get through the obstacles, guys. We gotta get through them. And that's why it's like so important for me to get on here and just like update you guys about what's going on in my life, because you're gonna see the good, the bad, and the ugly, guys. And that's just life, you know. So I guess I feel a little better. Not really. I don't feel any better. I don't feel like I got my point over. But yeah, when I say God got you, he really does. Because I was evicted, but I was still being taken out of a horrible situation. She lived on one side of the complex. He lived on my side of the complex. You know, he had access to me whenever he wanted. He'd come see me whenever he wanted. So we could never, like, stop messing around with each other. You know, and it was just a lot. Luckily, she wasn't crazy, and she never tried to, like, come over and fight me or try to hurt me, which she never had, you know, a reason to. You know, if you want to hurt somebody, hurt him. He's lied to you, he's lied to me. You know, like, it's, how was I supposed to know you guys are in this relationship in separate apartments? Like, don't get mad at me for not knowing that you guys were together, okay? Please, because it just wouldn't make any sense now, would that? So yeah, that's what's been going on. Now I'm just like trying to take a step back. I'm not doing any type of CNA work anymore. I'm not working at Supercuts anymore, even though I think I really want to go back to Supercuts. I'm not working there right now. I actually got a job at a call center, so I'll be able to sit, because I am a high-risk pregnancy, and I just gotta put my son before, you know, money right now. The money will come. I am got everything that I need for my son. You know, if I was to go back to do CNA work or something, that would be kind of selfish of me. So I did try to find a job that I could, you know, sit down the remainder of my pregnancy and just take it easy, which I start that on Tuesday. I'll let you guys know how that goes. But other than that, the only other thing I could say is, like, I'm just ready for my son. I did choose a name for him. His name is gonna be Amir Trinston. And he's gonna be due February 22nd, which is gonna be by C-section, so probably I will have him on that exact date. So yeah, guys, that's the life of Amber Ray. You guys, your girl has been kind of going through it, but it's all coming together. I got, like, it took me a month to, like, unpack my stuff at my mom's house. I got my stuff unpacked. You know, I have my mirror, I have my TV, I have my bed. You know, Nala, she's my life, so I have her. And it's so funny, because the other day, she had said, I was like, Nala, I'm so sad. And she was like, why? And I was like, because I have no life. And she's like, I'm your life. And it just kind of, I was like, whoa, like, that's real. Like, come on, snap out of it, Amber. Snap out of it, because these men are not the end of the world, but it just makes sense because I was never supposed to be with my daughter's dad, and I was never supposed to be with my son's dad, and that is okay. That is okay. I'm gonna figure it out all on my own, like I always do, because I'm ready for him. I'm so ready for him. I'm so excited for him. I think I felt him like kick a few times, and it's getting more consistent. I'm starting to feel like the same kind of kick in the same spot. So I'm like, okay, that's him. You know, so just everything's excited. I'm excited. The holidays are coming. It's September, so let's hurry up and fast forward through September so it can be October, you know, spooky season, Halloween, and then of course Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, you know, and then I get to have my son. So that's about it, y'all. If you made it through this whole video, thank you. Let me know if you made it through the video, because man, I feel like I just been like talking, but not getting anything out, you know. So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I hope, I'm not gonna promise, because I just can't be consistent right now to post more videos more frequently. And yeah, so it's your girl Amber Ray. Stay tuned. And I love you guys.